Good morning. Well, this is Passion Week or Holy Week, and it seems strange that we wouldn't gather in person this year, but we're going to make the best of the situation, and I hope to encourage you this morning as we celebrate Maundy Thursday. That's what today is, Maundy Thursday. When I was a kid, I thought it just meant Monday Thursday. I didn't understand it at all, but the word Maundy actually comes from the Latin word mandatum, which means command, and that's taken from John chapter 13, verse 34 and 35. On the night in which Jesus met with his disciples to take what we call the Last Supper, the first Lord's Supper, he also spent time with them washing their feet and teaching them. And John's gospel mentions these details. And in John chapter 13, verse 34 and 35, Jesus gives a new command, which where we get our word Maundy, mandatum, command. It says, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You also are to love one another. By this all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." So while we can't gather, we can still love one another, right? We can follow the command of Jesus to love one another and love our neighbor. We can do that through phone calls. We can do that through cards. We can do that through new technology like Zoom and Facebook, social media, things like that. We can do that through prayer. And I hope that you're praying for one another. I hope that maybe you take time to holler across the driveway or yard at your neighbors lovingly, checking on them, asking them if there's anything you can do for them. We want to love one another and demonstrate that we are Christ's disciples by obeying this command. You know, when Jesus met with those disciples, as I mentioned, he washed their feet. Now, everyone in that room knew who Jesus was. They knew that Jesus was the Messiah, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. He was God in flesh. Peter had confessed this earlier in Jesus' ministry. And while they may have, those like Judas may have rejected him, rejected his authority, they recognized his authority. And so when Jesus took the posture of a servant, took the posture of humility, he wasn't deferring to their authority. He was demonstrating this is what leadership really looks like. Leadership serves. We've got a new addition to our household. This is Deacon. Can you say hi, Deacon? Now, the word deacon simply means serve. And we want to, we hope that this dog is a blessing to us and is a demonstration of God's service to us. But he's a reminder to us that we all ought to serve, that we ought to love one another as our service to the Lord. And I hope that way we can together celebrate Maundy Thursday. God bless.